Peter, many congratulations. What a match, what a performance. Just try and sum up what that means to you.
Obviously, I'm over the moon with the win, but I wasn't pleased with my performance. I just struggled for the whole game, just trying to just get the throw-in action and placing the dart, making it feel nice, but it didn't go. I think one throw throughout the whole match. I think I hit a 180 at crucial time, and that was the only throw in the whole match. So it felt good.
You said you struggled. You averaged over 100, hit 70% of your doubles. So if that's you struggling, that bodes well for the rest of the tournament, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just that game, though, isn't it? You know, the round before I felt more comfortable and didn't play as well. But, you know, just the way it goes.
But to beat the world #1, the reigning champion, in such convincing fashion, that must give you so much belief now going into the rest of the tournament.
I felt confident anyway, playing Luke over the shorter distance. I've said in my other interviews, if I didn't beat him in this round here, he would have won and retained his title, because I don't think any other player would have got close to him over a longer distance. So that was my only chance to try and beat him over the shorter sets, and lucky enough it worked.
And after what's been a difficult year for you, did you feel like you had a point to prove to yourself and everybody else that you're still capable of beating the very best?
It's always been in my head anyway. I said it on when I had the Christian beer the other day. I know I can beat the likes of Luke Humphries and Luke Lair, but I also said in my interviews was them two guys inspire me to carry on playing darts, you know, and they do. You know, I'm not ready to go to the senior side yet, because I know I can still play this game, and you know, it didn't feel like I played the game there, but I know I can get better.
And 3 games away now from lifting your 3rd World Championship title. You must be starting to believe after a win like that.
No, I've just got to take each leg and each set at a time. You can't, overlook any player in this tournament. You know, there's been a lot of shocks, and but that's just the way darts are going at the moment. You know, everyone can play, and everyone can beat anybody. So, you know, you have to be careful. You can't take anyone lightly. Thank you.
Peter, congratulations. 101 average into the last day. We'll see you in the new year. It's got to be a good night, hasn't it?
Obviously, I'm happy with just getting over the line, to be honest. The game was, I think, a lot closer than that. You know, there's a couple of sets, it was like 2 legs each and stuff like that. But, you know, I think Luke hit a couple of bad scores at the wrong times and stuff like that. Missed a couple of doubles, which let me in.
He said on stage that you weren't playing your best and there's more to come and all that kind of thing. It's interesting, isn't it? Are you trying to put a little bit of pressure on yourself here going into the next thing, just trying to raise your own standards by saying
I'm just trying to play the game I know can play. You know, I want to play like Callan Ritz. He's just going up there enjoying himself and playing fantastic darts. You know, he should be favourite for this tournament. He's playing superb darts, and may it carry on.
But you look like you're enjoying yourself up there. I mean, the crowd are always really kind to you, aren't they? But
that was amazing. That was the best atmosphere. I was thinking, poor Luke there. I was thinking, oh my God. It's like I'm playing the reigning world champion, and this crowd was behind me all the way, and it was like, so thank you very much to all the crowd.
Good luck in the next round.
Thank you.
Peter, many congratulations. I remember when you won the Worlds in the match play in that period where you were almost unplayable, you said, don't play mind games with me. Did you just play Luke like an absolute fiddle in the build-up to this, like prime Peter Wright, with your comments about you thought Barney would beat him and so on? Did you get in his head?
No, there were no mind games. Everyone's got their own opinion who was going to do well in this tournament, and you know, all thought Gary. I thought Gary would be in the final or the other half. You know, the 80-odd% in there would probably have thought exactly the same. But well, you know, no one knows he had an injury and stuff like that. Everyone's got their own opinion of stuff. All I put it down to was like, Luke weren't quite on his form as he was last year. He was untouchable last year, 100+ averages all the time. You didn't want to play Luke last year. This year, he's getting wins and getting through with B games, 98s, 99s, something like that. And I thought, if he turns up 98, 9, you know, I've got a chance. But if he turned up like the Luke Humphries of last year, he would have bashed me off the ball. But like I was saying, Barney's been playing really well. So that was the only reason. But then he got turned over by Nick Kenny. Fair play to him. You know, he played fantastic darts. But everyone's got their own opinion. And I thought he would have a chance to beat Luke. That was all.
The dart selection as well. We haven't seen those darts for a while. Was it coincidence that you switched second game this year, the same as you did when you won your first world title, to those?
I just shoved them in my case. They weren't the darts I was going to use for this tournament. I just shoved them in a case, and it was just, I picked them up where they go straight. They do. I just wanted the darts to go straight, and I could work with that. And that's it.
And on stage tonight, we saw a lot of celebration from you, that fight and that desire, something we haven't seen an awful lot of. What switch has gone upstairs, like mentality switch, for you to go back to that version of yourself?
I didn't mean to celebrate and stuff like that. You know, it's not me, but it's just like there was important shots at a important time. I didn't mean it against Luke or whatever. There was nothing to put him off. It was just, you know, it was crucial shots at crucial times. Thanks, mate.
Peter, well done tonight. For a man that's won 2 world titles, won everything that you have in the game, why did tonight mean so much to you?
Because I'm still here and we ain't got to go out there and be big yet. No, it's just what it means to me, because I'll probably beat the best player in the tournament. You know, and I knew it. I had it in me still to compete against the best players in the world.
Do you now consider yourself favourite to come through the top half of the draw?
No, not at all. You got Steve Bunting and Luke Woodhouse. Yeah, he's playing some fantastic games. So, you know, I wish them all the best in their games, and to ever play, I don't care. I'll just be playing the board. Thank you.
Peter, throughout your entire career, you've been written off. You were written off before you won the world title here in the first place. You're doing it all over again. People have just completely consigned you to the dustbin this year. Out of the Premier League, going to the seniors.
Call me Dusty Bin. Oh, I've done the other way. Oh.
When you are being written off, when your back is to the wall, is that what sort of inspires you even more?
Not back to the wall. It was last year, it's the World Championships, Luke Humphries and Luke Litter. That final inspired me, and if you saw my interviews at the beginning of the year, I've said them 2 guys inspired me to try, practice harder, try different things, try different setups to become better. Hasn't worked all year, until now. I've always said, you know, this tournament's only 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks long. That's all you got to play well. Well, you ain't got to play well in the beginning. You got to work your way into the tournament and play well at the right times. You know, it doesn't matter what you've done the rest of the year.
Peter, well done on that huge win. You've always believed in yourself, and even in the tough moments, you've always said that you'll get back. Was there at any points over the past 2 years where you thought, actually, this might be done at the top level?
Oh, yeah. I've sat in the Premier League when I've, you know, the past 2 years getting battered by these guys and wondering why I'm here, why they pick me and stuff like that, when I don't seem to perform for the crowd there. It's really strange and it's annoying. You know, Michael van Gerwen, you know, I was in tears last year. He's just like, he said, "You don't want to do it anymore, do you?" I said, "I don't know. Maybe I don't, maybe I do, but I'm not going to give up." And, you know, that's the main thing.
When we spoke to Luke last time, he had a few words about you. Did you hear those words, and were they in your mind headed into that match?
I've watched the interviews, so but they're all fun, aren't they? It's just, anyway, it's down to you lot asking the silly questions, and we give silly answers. No, but yeah, it didn't put my back up, and I think he just replied to the questions that you asked, and that was all. And there was no, I had no animosity or nothing at all against Luke at all.
Peter, huge well done tonight. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Congrats, Peter. How do you always manage to get this crowd behind you? What is your personal secret?
I've no idea. It's crazy. Maybe you know, they like the underdog, and you know, last 2 matches I've been, the underdog. I like being the underdog. I don't like being favourite for matches. I like proving everyone wrong.
When you always hear this Peter Wright song, do you sometimes start singing it in the back of your mind when you're on stage?
It's crazy. It's mental. It was it was brilliant to get that support out there like I did tonight. It was fantastic.
And finally, what did you tell Luke on stage after the match?
Hmm?
What did you tell Luke on stage after the match?
What did I tell him? I said you've been a fantastic reigning, you know, a fantastic world champion. All the work you've done throughout this year, you've done a fantastic job, and an awesome #1 in the world. He's put this, him and he's put this darts on the map.
I think after the hug of Humphries to you after the match, I think I saw some tears in your eyes. Was it because of the words of Luke Humphries or because of the situation?
Yeah, it was just the words of Luke Humphries. You know, he's such a gentleman. You know, he's a great guy. Yeah, away from darts. You know, lovely family man. Fantastic dart player. And you know, he had some really kind words to say to me.
So Peter, huge well done. What did Luke say to you after the match?
None of your business.
And what do you expect from a possible quarterfinal matchup with Stephen Bunting, who is obviously a crowd favorite as well?
He's not a crowd favourite compared to me, is he? We'll have to. He's got a hard match again, you know, Luke Woodhouse. So whoever wins that game, I look forward to it.
And finally, from me, what was the secret before the World Championship to play in such a good way after having such a difficult year?
It was just the secret of just picking up them set of darts in front of him in my case. I thought I'd just take them just in case I might use them. That was it.